niggas shrink around you, man. You know what I'm saying? They just in the space probably before you was a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas shrink when you come around. That's why them niggas don't want you around.
Situation with the genders and all of that shit that we've been hearing about. And there's nobody better than the gore. Philosophical to come set that bitch off.
Yo, you know the game been.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Everybody, what's going on? Welcome, everybody, back to Philosophical Radio on this Sunday. Hope you had a great week. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you all was able to enjoy yourself yesterday. Spend some time with your loved ones. Spend some time with your children, your lady, your homies, whatever. I hope you had a good Saturday evening. I definitely had a good one myself. Got in pretty late, but it was a long, deserved little outing, you know, let my hair down a little bit and have fun with God. So I have a real special guest today. This brother's definitely well versed in the space. I checked out his content over the years. I was blessed to get a follow from him a couple weeks ago. So I've been trying to get him on the show, and he's definitely agreed to an interview. So we're gonna chop it up, just talk about life, get to know this brother a little more, and just introduce it to my audience. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Brother International, Affy, aka Affy Kingdom. Brother, welcome to the stage. Welcome, Affy. How you doing today, beloved? How's everything?
Man, I'm doing excellent. Just ready to give the listeners some value and hopefully change a couple of lives. That's what I do.
Okay. So quickly, tell us about yourself, and how you got introduced to I guess my page or my content, real briefly, and then get into your background and what made you get into this space.
Well, for me, bro, like when I come across cats on internet, I always show love to people who are creators. You feel what I'm saying? Like some people want you to follow them and shit. Some people want me to follow them. I'll be like, bro, you don't even post. Just because I know you, if you ain't showing me nothing, what am I to follow you for? So me doing this thing since 2018, we going on to 6 years. See, the thing is, the watchers don't realize how hard this is. And it's so mentally draining. And only people who do it understand it. So I'm saying all that to say, when I see people on my grind, on their grind, I support them the way I can. Because I remember when I first started, and it's hard to get the wheels rolling, man. So when I see people, it's like, yeah, come on, man, let's get it. You feel me? Because it's a grind. And the thing is people watch it and they don't know what goes behind everything that y'all see. You feel me? If I do a stream, I may do a stream for an hour and you watch it and you laugh, but you don't even realize that I got 8 talking points. And within those 8 talking points, I got 4 breakdowns. You know what I mean? Because y'all just watch it. You feel me? So it's a whole thing, bro. I didn't have my YouTube deleted. I didn't have my Amazon account deleted. At the time, I had 50 books on there. Gone. And I was in Spain, bro. So that's the funny part. I was in Spain. And it ruined my vacation. You know what I mean? So channels deleted, all of that. And it's a grind. I had people stalk me, all types of stuff, bro. Dudes too. I'm not saying women, it's cats too, bro. Crazy. And I'm gonna say one thing. I never knew that there were these type of people until I started YouTube. Now, I'm an older cat, so I'm a YouTube OG. People know me as the YouTube OG. So I'm 44, right? So I'm not like one of these young cats on here just saying whatever. And so I didn't know that people were like this at first, because my circle of friends, they didn't do stuff like this, bro. Yeah, so it's a trip, to be exposed to it. Now I'm a little used to it, but at the same time, like you were saying earlier, like just hitting the album and stuff like that, like it's something that you aspire to do, but it's spooky because once you hit, either you got to make a choice. You got to continue to do that, or you got to look within yourself and take the longer road and say, I got to keep it true to myself. And I got to do the content that I want to do. And so you got to, so it's like almost selling your soul, because you got the views, you got the clout, you got the super chats right here. All you got to do is this, and then you got
I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people, you know, they want me to talk about the same stuff over and over. It's like, you know, that's just not me. Like, I could easily get up here and talk about some salacious topic with the women, and you know, that's easy. Anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to do that all the time just for views and super chats. Like, would I like a whole bunch of views? Yes. Would I like 600 people in my chat? Of course. Would I like? Yeah, but I'm not about to do anything for it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a body of work when it's all said and done of quality conversation where people can come away from it with something they can add to themselves, with where it's no divisive energy, a whole bunch of backbiting and, you know, mud slinging. Like, that's popular on this in this space. But even though I got introduced through that space, I don't really want to do that. Like, people think I'm above the space. I don't think I'm above it. I think I'm above the pettiness about it. Like, we grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have no issue with somebody I never met in real life, like over perspectives. Like, let's just talk about it, get over it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not into the cloud chasing. I'm not into none of that. So yeah, it's definitely a grind, and more goes into it. Like you said, it's very mentally draining because it's like, to really get people to understand how this algorithm shit works. It's like you really gotta, like, they want you posting all the time. It's like I've been seeing people. It's like you could just tell when people just posting, just be posting just to stay in the algorithm. I'm not at that place. I just can't do that. It's like if I don't feel like talking about nothing, I'm not going to post just to post. I'm not going to just do it for green screen, just do a green screen. Like, I don't never want what I love to do to be based on income. I want to be able to just generate income on my own and do what I love to do because I love to do it. Because I feel like if you're doing something like this for money, it's going to eventually, anything you're doing, like as far as artistic or intellectual property, I feel like if it's driven for money, it's going to change the quality of content. And you're just going to start saying whatever's trending and whatever's hot just to get people looking at your stuff. And that's cool. I ain't knocking nobody to do it. That's just not my heart. That's just not that's just not how I'm built. I can't do that. You know
what I always say? And I'm going to talk to you. You want me to talk to your soul right now? I'm going to make a point, and then I'm going to talk to your soul. So look, I'm going to tell a quick story about and elaborate on what I just said. And then I'm going to talk to your soul. So I remember, and you should check out his content. Shout out to Alpha Villas. He got good content too. And we co-host shows. And so we did a particular show, and I said, "Watch this, bro. We finna get the most popular shit that I ever did. Right? Watch this." So I planned a stream called Toxic Women and something like that. So it was me and AV, and it was 8 women on the panel, bro. Them super chats, I say this stream, were literally going down the whole stream. People wanted to say stuff, clown, read that. And I was just like, damn, bro. And I was calling them. I'm like, see, this is the thing, bro. This is a sign. We could keep doing this and just have it lit. But at the same time, we did that 2-hour stream. I was so mentally drained, bro. Never have I been drained like that. So we made the decision to be like, we proved ourselves right, but I don't have the energy to continue this. And I always joke with myself, like I think about cats like FitX Fearless and Steph Cole, these young cats, 21, 25. If I was that age and someone said, hey, just come on the internet and talk shit and talk female nature and you'll get $20,000 a month, I signed up for it. But coming into this shit in my 40s, my integrity won't let me do it. You see,
bro, I'm 39. You think I feel like doing shit? Like, I'm right around the corner.
So look, so let me talk to your soul now. So watch this. So this is how, so when we say it's mentally draining, so watch this, be like, hell, all you're doing is talking, bro. So let me just paint a picture for you. Imagine that you're doing work, but you never know when you're going to get paid. Imagine that. Imagine getting up, going to work. I did a good job today. Man, I did an excellent job. I raked up the leaves. Can I get paid? Yeah, not today, though. Then you got to get up and do it tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is it's like you're in control of everything, but then you're in control of nothing at the same time.
At the same time, bro.
At the same time. One moment, one video, it's like sometimes you can post 2 videos, the same exact video, and one of them get 5,000 and one of them get 100. And it's the same video because one of them picked up and it's the same exact words you're saying. So that kind of idle thing is stressful, bro, because it's like hitting the lottery. Hitting the algorithm is almost like hitting the lottery. And then you get into a game to where you're chasing that. And then it's like, okay, well, what's going on? Why can I get it? And see all this mental shit, bro. And that's how come, like, when cats do YouTube and we got girlfriends, we need to submit some girlfriends because we ain't got time for the extra shit, bro. Because we trying to do this. And then just, each each podcast, each thing that you do can chase you to another person. So just like you, your whole level up on YouTube, it may not even come through me. It may come through somebody who watched my shit. Because when we do this, I'm gonna want you to send it to me so I can re-upload the whole thing instead of just on the community. So I'm gonna re-upload the whole thing. And so one of my watchers could take a liking to you, boom, and then just like that, bro. Just like how I started. When I had the consultation with Ron Wills about the books, he told me this is my first consultation that I ever had that wasn't about dating. You can just keep my number, bro. You ain't got to even pay me for this because I gave him a breath of fresh air, right? And so when I had to chop up with him, he liked my game so much that he made a video about me. And so when I listened to his video, he didn't tell me he was going to do it. And I heard myself. And then from then, I got an interview with Mr. Lucario. He had seen that video. You see? So I didn't even know Mr. Lucario, but Mr. Lucario seen that. Then when I interviewed Mr. Lucario seen me, interviewed me, we did a 30-minute Skype. From that 30-minute Skype, I'm just chilling because I'm talking to the cat who content I watch. I don't consider myself a content creator like that. And so he interviewed me, and then he was just like, man, how can these people reach you? I made up an email on the fly, and then boom, I got 12 consultations in my first week via email. So I'm like, okay, well, damn, like, what do I do now? Because so then I started looking at the dating coaches and stuff, how much these cats be charging. So they charge $125 for an hour. Man, I got the pimp mindset stuff. I got to go for like $250. Still low key trying to talk myself out of it because I never got paid for this shit in real life. Mm-hmm. I got friends, I got family. I sit with them, talk to them an hour, walk them down off the ledge and all of that. They don't send me a super chat after. So I'm like, cats really gonna pay for this? And then I said $250, boom, that week. So I'm like, all right, well, I think I should stay with this. That's how it started, bro.
That's right.
But the whole point of it is that came from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It came from this, and then the branch came and picked me up. And now here I am 6 years later. And I got plaques and shit, fucking dating coach of the year, fucking new coach, all this stuff, bro. And it all just came from my LG phone.
Wow. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely admire that because like you said, bro, this is draining. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, especially like with me going viral, people think you about to be a millionaire and all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, these people not even tagging me. Like, it's mad. The viral video is viral with people. A lot of people don't even know what the fuck.
Let me tell you a story. This is how come I stopped doing a lot of collaborations. So, and if you hear this, player, I don't care if you don't like it because you did the wrong thing. So I went to Vegas, right? What's the cat's name? White cat. He do the street interviews. It's Complicated channel.
Okay.
So I went to Vegas, right? I talked to that cat for like 3 hours on the street. Right? Now I know y'all edit videos and stuff like that because I do it. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, boom. So he put the video out and I'm pissed because he ain't even tagged. Dude, the video got 100,000 views in 24 hours. And Cat's is like, man, that cat with the hat was dropping bars. You didn't even frame it as I was a content creator, bro. You got these cats up here just thinking I'm some old dude on the street. So even though that video did 100,000, I stopped watching it because it pissed me off. I don't even know what it ended in the 24-hour turnover. And I'm like, bro, and I'm out of town and stuff. You know, just like, that was a waste, bro. I didn't get nothing from it.
Nothing, bro. But the video I did, son, that shit is like at 50, 70 million worldwide. The guy that shot the video, people don't even know what I've been through in this space, man. Like, the guy that shot the video blocked me. He didn't tag me. When it went viral,
he tagged me in the description, bro. Who goes in the descriptions?
Nobody.
Like, it's almost you trying to finesse me. It's like that insulted my intelligence. Like, I'd rather you had just not even did it. Because you do videos, so you know that. You know that, player. Come on now.
Word is born. And it's like, Duff, what up? So it's like the dude, like I reached out to him. I'm like, yo, bro, you know, a lot of people reaching out to me. I said, but yo, I would like to work with you. Like, we in the same town. Like, let's collab. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could strike fire again. He's like, oh no, I'm not trying to work with you. You're not, you know, I'm not trying to be friends or anything like that. But if I see you around, you know, I'm like, what? I'm like, then, so we talk, a lot happened So spin the block, like later on, like a couple months later, he hit me up like, "Oh, I'm doing a podcast. Do you want to be a contestant?" I said, "Bro, you ain't even want to have lunch with me. You ain't want to tag me in nothing. But now you want me to kick off your podcast?" I said, "Cool, this is what we're gonna do." I said, "I'll do it. I just need you to tag me in everything I'm a part of." He said, "No, we're gonna go in a different direction." Bro, I'm in a rap song right now. This dude from LA, Zoe Osama, he done sampled me in a rap song. They've been playing with me for a year. Like I done got into it with big people. I done kind of collaborate with people and bring big people to their channels. I done been stabbed in the back. I done been through it in this short period of time in a year. And I was like, I realized I'm like, oh, this is a high school thing. This is a who you cool with thing. This is a who clicked up with who thing. Oh, I get it. All right. So if you hang with this one and you be on this show and then they gonna dick ride you and you gonna like, I ain't with all that shit. I'd rather deal with people who really want to get to know me, really want to have real dope conversations and witness classy conversation, not just grown ass black people cursing each other out like kids. I'm not doing that. And it's like, if y'all want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to vote people off, I feel like that shit is just very divisive. You go on the show, people get to pay you to kick somebody off. It just creates this hierarchy. It creates this I'm better than you type vibe. It's nothing positive about it. And it's like y'all are willing to pay for people to get embarrassed. Y'all are willing to pay for people to get disrespected. That says something a lot about the people that's watching this shit. So it's like my expectations has lowered dramatically. It's like, yo, I'm just going to do my thing. And the people that I work with, that's who I'm going to work with. Because the most beautiful thing about this content creation and networking to me is, and going viral is the people I've met. I don't care if I don't become a millionaire, whatever. I've met people that I would have never met any other way. I can call people that I would never been able to call. So it's like I have connections. And I think that's the real value is the people that I'm able to contact when I can call their phone and have conversations offline, not just who can come to my YouTube channel. Like this shit is real fake and they support nonsense. They support the sensationalist TMZ type of Black Twitter. I'm not with none of that shit, bro. I'm not with none of that. And if people want to promote that, that's cool. But that's not what I'm trying to do on my channel. And it's like I'm willing to start from the bottom. I done been blasted all over the world. I know how it feels to get that type of attention, but it's not real. People fall in love with a snapshot of who they think you are. But when they get to know who you really are, they're not really ready for that. They want me to just be the person on the corner talking to a girl. It's like, bro, that's like talking to women is like waking up in the morning, bro. It's not a big deal. And to me, that the fact that they were so enamored by me talking to that woman shows me, which I'm leading to my next question, is a lot of men do not know how to talk to women. And a lot of women haven't witnessed men talk to them with that type of authority. Because I think what made that video hit so hard is it was an attractive woman. I didn't bow down to her. I stood on my square. I said what I said, and she acquiesced. And that was like an amazing thing to people. To me, it's just like, that's just life. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm not gonna cater my words. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not gonna try to say what was politically correct just to get a woman's affection. And I feel like a lot of men just don't know how to talk to women. Like they just don't know how to do it. So I want to ask you, how do you feel about the approaches of today's men when it comes to women? Do you feel like they're too aggressive? Do you feel like men are not confident enough? Like, what do you think is wrong with men as far as how they deal with women today?
So you want to extend an extra 30 minutes? Or
I mean, do you? The floor is like, it's my man I grew up with. They don't know you would have been the same dude forever. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the man. Now I don't mean to over talk you, but that's the thing about being viral that it did for me. It made me realize that I was already viral. If the world got to know who I was every day, that means who I was every day was good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't do nothing I normally didn't do. I didn't do no ice bucket challenge. I was being myself, leaving the club, being who I am every day. So it's like it validated that. You don't need the world to validate you. You need to know who you are before that even happens. You know what I'm saying? So like back to you though, brother. So what you think is something that you are critical of when you see how men deal with women today's time? And what's something that you think you like about how men deal with women, how they approach women in today's time?
These new cats don't really know too much, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real. I see Dr. Quantum, you said you still go into people's descriptions. Well, guess what? For one, I bet you've been watching YouTube probably like at least 2-3 years, because You are from the old school vibe of YouTube. If people been watching you, I always say if people been watching YouTube since after Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, you don't know what it was before that, because it was a whole different vibe before those two people. It was a whole different thing. As far as what the guys talking to women, guys don't know what the hell they're doing, period, bro. And until I started YouTube, I realized how come I got it so easy, because the skills and mindset that I have, I got it from the streets in my upbringing. And I didn't know that it was a thing that I was learning, because it's just all that I knew. And so the thing that's wrong with the players is a few things. The number one thing that holds men back is from rejection, right? That's the number one thing that dudes are scared of. I already know, because I'm a genius. What do you think? I already know. So I already know. Why do you think I wrote 80 books in 4 years? Because I'm a genius. That's why. So dudes are scared of rejection, right? So that's the first thing. So guess what? Number one, they're scared of rejection. So that means that they have no confidence. So those are connected. Confidence and rejection are the same thing. It's a yin and a yang. The third thing is men value the woman too much, but they value the wrong thing in the woman, bro. Sex is nothing, bro. Once you have enough sex, it doesn't really. It's like having enough hamburgers. Like it's just a hamburger. So it's like they put that thing. Search Google me, baby. AFI Kingdom. It'll all come up. So they pedestalize that thing, which gives women an entitlement that they have this thing, and then that's what come y'all don't get the results, because y'all have already showed that the demand for that currency is a demand. It's just like me. If women have a demand for something that I got, if women say, hey, I want to buy your 2 dogs, well, I don't want to sell them, right? But since I got a demand for them, I can highbar. I can manipulate it however I want, because I know that you want it. And just like the women know that y'all want them. That's how come women are able to like get cash apps for nothing, bro. Women can be like, I had a bad day. Who gonna buy me lunch? And dudes will actually pay them. See, when me and you were growing up, women didn't have those type of options, my bro. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's the thing. And then the fourth thing is guys are relying on frivolous bullshit because that's what they've been taught. They feel like you got to be 6 feet tall, have a 6-pack abs, and have 6 figures, bro. That's some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, bro. And no disrespect to my man Kevin, but I never agreed with that. I always thought it was silly, because it's like, how do you justify these cats in prison that's getting all these chicks, bro, and getting all this commissary? And just how do you explain the whole, what do you call it, the hobosexual? These cats who just live off of women, and because they know stuff that y'all guys don't know. They know a woman's mind, bro. They know a woman's mind, emotion, and stuff like that. So why are you sitting here thinking, oh, I got the better job, he's out, bro? See, I can talk to your girl, right? Boom. And my man Lloyd gonna like this. So boom. Me and another guy may have the same woman, but the difference between me and him is I understand her before the date.
Thanks.
You trying to figure her out during the date.
Thanks.
I won already, bro. I won already. And I have no urgency for sex. I have no urge. I have abundance with women mindset, bro. I travel the world. So I've had women in all across the world, in different countries, in different states. Like when I was telling you about the 20 thing, people be like, how'd you do that? Easy, bro, because it's on my terms, bro. That's why. See, y'all, because you guys are remixed to think that you got to cater to the woman to get the things you want. I'm not waking up texting 10 women or 20 women or 5 women, bro. I may talk to this one once per week. I may talk to this one once per month. If they don't like it, that's fine. But that's just how it is. So that's what I'm saying. And when you travel and shit, you collect pieces. Yeah, y'all will go over to Thailand and stuff and try to go crazy. I go to Thailand and try to keep me 1 or 2 fake girlfriends. See, that's the way that I think, bro. So when I go the next time, now I ain't gotta pay for shit. See, things of that nature, bro. I can go to Texas, meet somebody, boom. I go to Atlanta, meet somebody, boom. Then when I go again to Atlanta, I could stay with a chick, or in Atlanta I could have met a chick in New York. Now I got 2 spots. Things of that nature, bro. You gotta think farther, bro. So these dudes, they be wanting the sex so bad that everything fits into that. And it's the wrong way, bro.
That's the fact, because what they don't realize is the women are very sexual. So they want to do that to you. So it's not even a matter of if, it's more like when. So you don't really have to push that issue. One thing I notice about a lot of cats is they're so busy trying to relate to the woman. Like I remember I was in a barbershop in DC, and it's like I would notice that the guys knew so much about Basketball Wives and Beyonce's new album. But then when I would bring up an issue about like politics or something like that requires some depth, they would get all quiet and weird. And it's like women want to me, when I deal with a woman, I'm trying to introduce her into a new frame of thinking. I'm not trying to show how much I relate to her. Like I relate to because of our humanity, but I'm not into what you're into, and I don't want to be. I'm trying to bring you into my world. I'm trying to bring you into a whole new type of consciousness on whatever level that is. And a lot of men don't understand that, and they don't do that, and they don't realize that It's like I like to always compare that commercial, the Dolph Eckes commercial, most interesting man in the world. I always refer to that because I'm like, y'all don't understand. It's about having conversation and being able to connect with people on many different walks of life from many different perspectives. That's what's going to open doors for you, not what you got on you. And I feel like when Kevin Samuels came, you really seen Kevin Samuels showed me that cats did not know what they was doing, because anybody that know me, like my man said, this my child, somebody I grew up with, AJ in the chat, he said they don't know you've been like this forever. I've been this way. I never needed YouTube to teach me how to deal with women. You know what I'm saying? Because cats be feeling like that whole high value man thing. A high value man is a man that values himself. Because as we can see, men with money and they get done dirty just like a dude who ain't got no money. So that's not the determining factor of what's going to make a woman acquiesce to you. It's what's inside you. It's how you can intrigue her. It's how you can challenge her. It's not always just trying to agree with everything she say and everything she do. It's like, no, sometimes you don't resist just for the sake of resisting, but challenge a woman's mind. Like, nah, baby, you should try it like this. You ever thought about it this way? Nah, I don't think that's cool. Dudes be scared to lose the woman. You can't be scared to lose anything in life, but especially a woman. Like if me being myself and challenge you look at life a different way is what makes me, it's a threat to maybe possibly losing you, then you just not meant the right woman for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, and I feel like a lot of men was raised this way. I feel like our generation was raised, like we were blessed to see through the game, being raised coming from the street. But I wasn't raised to learn what I learned. I just observed it based on how I look. I was raised to be in the church. My mother raised me to be a minister. That was her plan for me when I was a child. So it's like a lot of men, I feel like, are angry today because they was given the wrong blueprint. They raised the young men to find a good woman, and they raised the young ladies to not need a man. So now you got a generation of men that say, well, I got a good job, I have an education, I got my good credit. Where's my woman? As if that's the thing that's going to guarantee you a woman. They could get you that, but not necessarily. So I feel like a lot of men are angry because they feel like they've been lied to, they've been taught. Because I always say that a lot of women raise their children, they raise their sons to be men that they're not even attracted to. You with a bravado alpha male, you raising your son to be this docile Bible belt little boy, which is nothing wrong with that, but that's not even the type of man that's attractive to you. So how you think he's gonna fin when he becomes an older man? How you feel about that? How you feel about the way men were raised? I would say like late 70s to 80s. Do you think they was raised to have a disadvantage in dating or an advantage from your vantage point?
I'm gonna break some hearts, bro, and that's just because I need to. A majority of men are drifters, bro. So let me unpack that. So I coach a lot of guys, and I coach women too. Actually, my first book, Finesse Game, was for women, and finesse is finding intention necessary, never empower someone else's endeavors. That's an acronym.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know, I lost my damn thought. Say the last question.
You were talking about the drift. You said a lot of men are drifting.
Oh yeah. Okay, so right. So when you start coaching dudes, you get to see. So put it like this, bro. I be talking to some of these cats, and I be thinking to myself, like, you easy, bro. If I was a woman, I'd have you do anything I want, bro, because you can just see how gullible some of these cats is, bro. Like, and what lack of leadership skills that they have. You feel me? So, like, let me give you an example. So you might not know this, but for me, my day job is a school teacher, bro. I teach high school. So guess what that does? It gives me authority, and I have an authority telling motherfuckers what to do all day mindset. So I don't have to switch over it when I talk to women. It's in me. Do this, get that pencil. This is the date. This is what that's how my shit is. So I don't have to. So even like I always tell guys, like if you have problems and anxiety talking to women and shit like that, bro, get you a customer service job. Because and mainly get you a customer service job like with commission, because you're gonna bust your ass if you got to get that money. If getting that money is the line between getting the girl, like fuck the girl, you got to get the money. So you got to talk to the girl to get the money. Once you keep doing that, it's over, bro. So a lot of guys are drifters, bro. Like you can even tell, like if you go to these big channels, if you check even me, I go to other channels, bro. I be checking the feedback, and I be like, ooh, they think this is good. They think that was a good code approach. Like what? You feel me? Like they may see a panel of girls and be like, man, he cooked them. Nigga, the point of being on a panel with women is not to cook them, bro. It's to have a conversation with them, bro. Every time I talk to somebody, I'm trying to drop some gems on you, bro. I don't care if nobody likes me. My purpose is to drop gems on cats. If you don't like it, cool. If you like it, cool. Your purpose may be something else. Your purpose may be to play video games. Your purpose may just to be a follower and listen to whatever the internet tell you to do. You can be influenced, or you can be the influencer. And you can make a choice of that at any time in your life, player.
Thank you. That's what's up. Do you think how do you feel about online dating as opposed to a cold approach?
I always tell cats, bro, the online dating is supposed to be an extra credit shit.
Okay.
Straight up, bro. I'll be telling cats, bro, look at these bro. Why y'all cats be telling me about your matches? It doesn't mean anything, bro. They're matches, bro. Don't you realize what this when we go on Tinder, we're not really looking at which ones we like. We just swipe in, and then when we get the matches, then we go through those. The women do the same thing, bro. You get a match and you think, oh, there go one. No, that doesn't mean anything.
It's like when you get a girl number, that don't mean nothing.
Nothing, bro.
She'll give a number to anybody. Now, like it's just a formality.
So as far as the online dating, it's a good way to source women. But the thing is, you got to have enough abundance to get the women off the app, because women will just have you and give them attention, validation mode, and they'll keep you there, bro. You keep them there. They'll keep you there. Hey, I don't need. You can lie. Hey, I don't like this. Is my first day doing it. I didn't really like it. Let me get your number, bro. Right then, you're just separating yourself from all the other cats, because ain't no other cats still saying that. The other cats was like, hey, I was thinking about you. How was your day? I seen some flowers, and I was thinking. Bro, get out of here with that, bro. And even still, bro, I speak big. You know, I'm with the finesse game club. So what that is I'm not one way. I know how to modify and adapt and use my different tools, which ones I need. A part of that's from my background, because when I was a kid, I grew up in the suburbs around all white people. And then when I became 11, 12, I moved to Oakland to the track. And then I learned both. So I'm comfortable talking to all people, including women, all people. So people don't look as threats to me. When I talk to a woman or a person and they're not receptive to the shit that I say, I feel like it's their loss.
Of course.
You know, it's their loss. So with the online dating, man, you that's a good place to source, but you still gotta use the real life strategies and conversation skills in life, because and that's what I be saying, bro. Cats be talking about how to get girls 24/7. But none of y'all cats know how to keep them, bro. And a lot of cats got high body counts, not because y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. It's because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. See, people don't understand the difference between game and seduction, bro. You can be a good seducer, no game. We cooking. Let's cook.
That's real talk.
You feel me? I can go to the club and meet a woman that's drunk and she tipsy and she kind of like me a little bit and rub up on her, get the dance on her, get into her ear and talking to her. Her friend then left her. Now she coming with me. Boom, smash them, all of that. But now what? Now when we get she want to say, how was your day? I ain't got no type of conversation for her. I ain't got no life skills. You feel what I'm saying? Like I've done enough in my life to where I can just use my experiences as my game. You see what I'm saying? I got game, then I got mindset game, then I got charisma game. So then that's a whole layer of game. Just stuff like boom. I can meet somebody, boom, I skydive 5 times, right? So what is that telling a woman? That's telling a woman he has an abundance mindset. He doesn't fear death. See, you got to understand that women, they understand qualities. Women speak different languages then we speak to each other. For instance, like some cats would be like, "Hey, bro, why you be posting them food pics on your Instagram?" And because chicks like it, bro, it ain't for you. That's how come. Because every time I do it, I get an inbox food. That's why. It's not for you niggas. I scope. You think women don't like that? They love it. Because how many women, how many sculptors they make? None. Not none with no sauce. They might meet some real weirdo kind of cat, but not none that's gonna tell you bop, 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 bop. And you feel me? I can paint all this stuff. So that's all. So I can just talk to you all around that before I even introduce you to other concepts that I have.
Facts. That's a good point. I feel like a lot of men are not cultured. You know what I'm saying? They don't read. They just go after what they want as far as career wise, get their money. But it's like they don't, because it's like, okay, you rich, you got the boat, you got the yacht, you're able to facilitate the atmosphere. But it's like now you got the woman where you want them. What's about to come out your mouth? And it's like cats don't be ready for that part when because women ultimately want to listen to you. Once they get comfortable, once they're familiar with your atmosphere and your settings, they want to talk. And a lot of guys, we don't have nothing to talk about. So what's your advice to brothers as far as improving their vernacular? Do you think brothers should learn about the history? Like, what are certain things you feel like a young man should have on his checklist as far as what he should add to himself as far as reading is concerned?
Oh, that's easy. You can just watch Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4, bro, and that'll show you adversity. See, because a lot of you cats, y'all go to the internet trying to find these games, and then you say, "Oh, what's the thing? I am the prize. I am the king, bro." And then what's gonna happen is she gonna give you pushback. Then she say, "I'm the table." Now you don't know what to say because the internet didn't give you rebuttals. They just gave you these fucking statements. They didn't give you the rebuttals and shit. So now you stuck. You see what I'm saying? You got to know this shit for real, right? You feel me? You can. I put it like this. I don't know who in the chat, any woman that come up in here, if she does, I bet I can make her laugh. I'll make her laugh, smile, and want to get to know me because I know women, bro. But best importantly, I know my motherfucking self. That's the most important. Can't no woman tell me about me better than me, right? I don't. For me, when I talk, I make statements. I don't just say the shit that I say. It's not even required a response. Boom! You love it. See? Don't know you, but it's just real shit. Like game recognized game. And then, like you said, this is grown man shit, man. Like
who is Dr. Quantum? Because only people that grew up with me call me E Illa. So this must be somebody that know me because that's the thing. Like everybody think my name is Illostoppable, right? But that's not my name. Like that's just what I call my IG. Because at the time IG got started, everybody had these catchy little names. So everybody called me Illa from the hood because I know how to rap. So that my man gave me the name Illa. So everybody called me. So I called myself E Illa. That's my rap name. So anybody say E Illa, I'll be like, you must know me from somewhere. So whoever Dr. Quantum is, who are you? Because that's not a name that everybody just throw out there. That's a Jersey thing. But yeah, bro, that's a fact. Like, you know what I mean? I think a lot of brothers don't understand that women have a language, they have an unspoken language. And a lot of brothers don't understand that. And they think, well, she said this. And I'm like, I don't care what she said, bro. Women are going to say a lot of things. And a lot of stuff they don't even want you to listen to themselves. It's really, everything about a woman is here to test you. She's a test. She's always testing you, like not even intentionally. It's just everything about her is to make you adjust yourself. And if you do it right, you'll realize how the skills you have would make her not getting flustered, stand in your square. And I struggle with it. I ain't perfect. But if you learn how to deal with her emotions, not let her trigger you, she get all hasty, and you just stay calm, those skills translate to life, period. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to a lot of brothers where they be like, well, she said she ain't want a child, so I got her pregnant, but I didn't think she's going to keep it because she said she was going to. I said, bruh, that's still your fault. But she said, fuck what she said. It's like women
say what she feels every time, bro. That's the code word. When she say equals feel. Put that in the chat. Say equals feel. Say does not equal real. That's bars. Never said that.
That's bars. Hold up, we gotta drop a bomb on that.
Say equals feel. Say does not equal real. Understand that? No more stress.
And it's like these it's like, yo, you gotta really understand that a woman doesn't always just tell you what she's. You have to read between the lines of what she's really saying. And just because she don't want you to, because when you actually do everything she asks you to do verbatim, you're gonna realize real quick she doesn't like it. She's like, "Dad, you really listened to me? You really did that?" It's like, I said it, but I just said it. Like, you can't. Like I would tell men and women, you can't hold a man to the standards of woman's type of communication, and men can't hold women to men's type of style of communication. We're different. And I see a lot of men in this space are getting frustrated because women don't think like men. And I see women getting frustrated because men don't think like women. They never will. We're not supposed to be the same. We're supposed to edify each other, because I feel like there's so much negativity in this space that it's like, no matter how much is bad out here, I still think men and women should get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like these guys want to just say, fuck them. It's like, bro, we still need each other, regardless of how we want to cut it. As messed up as it is out here, men and women were made for each other. But let me ask you this. Do you think that the future of relationships in America are going, is trajectory going up or down? How do you feel about the passport conversation and when it comes to American females and American relationships?
Hurt some feelings time. Press one if y'all want me to hurt some feelings. This is the thing that I'm gonna tell y'all about me. I don't lie and I don't sugarcoat. So that's one thing. But as far as the dating, I feel like if you it's 2024. I say by 2040, if you're not in a relationship, you out of here, bro. And this is why. It's 2024, and I started YouTube in 2018. Just in those 6 years, this dating shit flipped around. I don't even got to go back to the 90s when I was young. I could just go back 5 years. Just from when Kevin Stabler started, just from that to this, it's changed. You didn't have women on here saying I was a table. You didn't have unattractive women with followings. Back then, if there was a woman who was not that, she knew that. And she would act as if she knew that, which means cooperation, all these different things. Now, she could just get online and get 100,000 in the blue check by making walking videos showing her big ass and shit or titties. And that's it, bro.
And I think that's the problem with social media when it comes to the modern woman. It has given, especially, it's like, in my opinion, I feel like the finer she is, the more likely she's going to bring problems to your life. Because I feel like women who are very attractive, social media has given it. I mean, attraction was always something you could monetize. We always had models. We always had things like that. But you had to go through an agency. Like, you can't just say I'm a model. But with Instagram and social media, it has given every woman the opportunity to be that. You can literally, if you look good, you in shape, you can literally start an Instagram and start being invited to host parties just because you're cute, not because you got some intelligence, not because you got a talent, just because you got a nice body. So I feel like that vanity has really given women an out from emotional connection. It's just all about monetizing my looks and monetizing my attraction. So there's really no need for a personal connection with a man, because I'm just trying to leverage my looks for as long as I can. So I think social media has created this crazy subculture of women who they just feel like because they look good that they deserve it to be on the same level as a fucking neuroscientist or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy out here. How you feel about that?
Yeah, it's crazy too. And even and I'm not even gonna say it's just to benefit the woman, because it benefits the man too. So look, boom, I'm in a situation where through Facebook, because that's the most general with the old school people that you know. Right. I literally got access to every single female that I had sex with in a relationship. See, if it wasn't for Facebook, they'd be memories. I could just be like, damn, Dr. Quantum, she was saucy, bro. I fucked that up. Well, guess what? Now Dr. Quantum on Facebook, back in contact. She posts some vacation pictures. Man, that looked fly. How was it? In the inbox, back in it. I could do that 5 times one day, 5 chicks. See, before I would have to take my ass outside and be like, damn, I gotta go to the club now. I gotta go out with the boys. None of that shit, bro. I could, you know what I mean? So it works for me too, like social clout, bro. I was telling Goldie before, like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It is funny too, because me and Goldie, we went to the same high school and we didn't even know that.
Wow.
Excuse me, we went to the same elementary.
Wow.
But I'm older than him. He's in his 30s, I'm in my 40s. But it's a whole thing. So it's just too much access to everything, so that people don't take things seriously. See, a woman would take a relationship more seriously if she didn't have 5 backup plans that she could just hit up. If she
access people that they never would be able to access.
If she knew that if y'all broke up today, that she had to sit her ass single and have to get back in the gym, and she wouldn't be so quick to talk to you crazy and stuff like that. See, now because she want to talk to you crazy still, because she got John had been wanting to take her on the dates for 2 years, and now it's starting to look more attractive because you are becoming unattractive because you're not standing on your toes.
Facts. That's real shit. How do you feel about today's music? Because I feel like one thing about us, the music gave us a little game too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't hear that game no more. So how do you feel like the music? How do you compare with the music of today's generation to our generation? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it?
Y'all cats got Drake. I had 3 Times Crazy, bro. Pull up 3 Times Crazy. This is 1997. They had songs called Keep It P.I. You know what I'm saying? All on the bitch. Shit like that. I'm 17.
that Bay area, y'all definitely, keep that pimp hand strong in the Bay. Like that's just the culture like up there. Like even though like I like how y'all talk up there. Like the Bay got its own little like it's so different from Southern California. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different vibe. I like the Bay's energy.
Yeah. So this new music is making them soft, bro. I want you to check out a video that I did just on your own time. It's like 2 videos back, and it's the guy I told you about, Alpha Villains, and we basically cooked. I think the video is called something about masculinity is on the downfall. Something masculinity. It's like 2 videos back. It's not hard to find because it's right there. But we cooked it, and he played all these clips of these dudes, and they was talking about the soft drizzle stuff, and it's like, bro. So you mean to tell me you players see, this is the thing. Y'all want to be equal to the women so bad, bro, but you subconsciously want to be a woman because you living by a woman's standards, my nigga. What's wrong with you? You got these cats on here. Yeah, I got a job. I ain't doing this for nigga. That's sassy, bro. What the hell are you talking about? You feel me?
But I agree. But from what I'm seeing, I think it's really they're being. I think the real drizzle movement is really just some sarcasm. I don't think it's sarcasm. They're trying to be sarcastic. Like, okay, like people
it's not.
It's sarcasm. Some people gonna make it real, but most of it is just like, okay, since y'all want to be extra, since I can't take you to Cheesecake Factory, this is what we on. So I don't think these guys are really serious. I think it's really just like a punchline, or just to make the women sound silly. Some guys take it seriously, but I see a lot of guys. It's like a joke. I think people take it too literal.
You right, but at the same time, those cats that's doing that ain't getting no bras, bro. For the most part.
Perhaps.
So that's the thing, bro. It's a mask. So now so now it's just like MGTOW. Remember MGTOW and all of that, where it's a bunch of guys in Black Pill was a bunch of guys who wasn't getting no box, and they gather around, and now they don't feel bad because there's other cats that ain't getting no box. So now they can get the fire going in the marshmallows. They ain't by themselves. See, when me and you were growing up, if you was a scrub, you was just a scrub. They didn't have scrub clicks for you to join and cry with and say how bad the dating game is and stuff like that. Just like the drizzle. That's the reverse, basically saying, because it's a joke, but at the same time, there's reality to every joke, bro. And if you get women for real, you ain't got time to mock women. Does that make sense? If you're getting women for real, you don't got time to get on the internet and mock women because your life is dealing with women, bro. You ain't even got time. That type of stuff ain't even gonna be funny to you. So it is making a mockery of them, but at the same time, because think about it, everybody's an alpha male, right? Everybody's a king now. It's the same thing, bro. So it's like you guys are taking titles without having the background. You're not a king just because you're a man, bro. Mm-hmm. In order to be a king, you have to have leadership qualities, bro, and you have to be worth following. You see, when you are a real man and you are worth following, you ain't gotta say all of that shit because women want to fuck with you. You understand that? Women want to fuck with you, so you ain't gotta tell them all. I like this. I like dinners and jacuzzi. You ain't gotta say all that. They trying to figure out what you like. You feel me? You can be the guy who's stressing off the women, or you can be the woman that the stress. I got women trying to figure me out. That's what I know. Why is he tripping? Why is he not responding? That's what I know. I ain't never tried to have to figure no woman out, bro. And people will say it's cap. I promise to God on my dead father, I've never had problems with women. Ever. Fat, broke, does no matter. Now, on the contrary, what I have had problems with is in relationships, but that's because of my own personal shit. Because I like control, and I don't like feeling, because when you're in a relationship, it's a job. Like dudes can say you can do whatever you want to do, and you technically can, but that's not going to get the best out of your woman, though. So if I got a girlfriend and I want to go to New York for 10 days, I'm going and I'm the alpha man. But then she gonna feel some kind of, you know what I mean? So you can do what you want and all of that, but if you're in a relationship, you want to maximize your time with the person you spend the most time with. You know?
Exactly. But I think a problem is with just the society that things get so sensationalized for money or for monetary gain or just for like a distraction, to the point where the real issue gets ignored. For example, men are on here sometimes can come off like they're complaining, can come off like they're being, catty and sassy. And I think the fact that happens, that it waters down the real gripe, because I feel like there is a real gripe. Now, I get women. I have no problem getting them. And I can still honestly say that there is some type of disconnect with a lot of women in today's time today. You know what I'm saying? There is some issues there. And I think the most important issues is really systematic that people don't talk about, like how women are favored in the education world, how a lot of scholarship is geared towards the female mind when trying to cultivate a young man. And I think the gender war, as far as relationships, kind of distracts from the real issue, and that is how feminism is corrupting the way young men's minds are being developed. And I think that's the real conversation. Not, I can't get her, she ain't trying to acquiesce and listen to me. It's like, no, we need to deal with the real issue. How men are viewed in society, how young boys are taught, how they teach young women versus how they teach young boys, how they're not cultivating a natural educational environment for how a boy naturally is. He's not a young woman. He's not a lady. He has aggression. He has testosterone. They're just trying to dumb young boys to masculinity down. And I think that's more of an issue than she won't return my call or why she don't call me back. Like that's you need some personal development, because I don't, like you said, like me, whether I was broke or whether I had it together, I'm gonna get me a woman, because it's not on me, it's in me. And I think with the rest in peace brother Kevin Samuels, he helped a lot, but I think he did. It's because maybe how can I put this? When I started watching guys on YouTube, me personally, depends on where you're from, I'm not listening to you, because every hood ain't the same. Every area has a different demographic. Every area has a different level of competition. Like, no offense, but if you from fucking North Dakota, your advice on women is not going to equate to me growing up in a right outside of New York City. It's two different worlds, bro.
Yeah, I always say that real quick too. Like cats in the South, like Atlanta, they trick on their women, but it ain't looked down upon though. Like if a dude go to the strip club and put out 10 bands, he ain't gonna get roasted. I would get roasted for that. Where I'm from, so it's just different. It's like you say, it's different cultures. Even New York, bro.
Everybody tricking now. That's the culture now, period. But I know what you're talking about, because I remember once upon a time it was a Southern thing, but now it's like if you grew up in an area where you could just come outside looking any kind of way, you not going to be able to talk to me about women, because where I'm from, it ain't that cut and dry. Like, you got to talk right, you got to look right. Like, it's different. Unless you live in a real metropolitan area, you really don't know what it's like to really be out here. Like, you live in some rural area in the middle of nowhere, it's not the same level of competition, not the same level of critique when it comes to courtship. And I feel like a lot of cats, I can't hear what you got to say, because you ain't grow up. Well, it's hard up there. It's a different world. I've seen cats live down south, move up north, and say, yo, man, I ain't got no girls, and I've been up here for 2 months. Down there, you could have just wore white tee and some Reebok, some shit, and you good. Like, up north, it ain't that type of thing. Like, you got to be sound in you got to be proficient in so many different areas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if you didn't grow up with that level of pressure and critique. You really can't. I can't really take advice from you when it comes to dating because it's just two different worlds. Like, how you feel about that? Do you think that matters where you grow up at when it comes to your experience with women and just socialization? Period.
Yeah, absolutely. And I be looking at cats too. I be thinking to myself, I don't know why I listen to this guy. He don't even know how to dress. So he ain't even got the first part off, right? He ain't even know how to dress, bro.
They act like that don't matter. It matters, bro. It matters that like you have to be fly. When I mean being fly, that don't mean you gotta wear designer, but you gotta know how to put it together. You gotta know how to color block. You gotta know how to, certain aesthetics, because I don't care what nobody say. Coming outside looking crazy is never gonna be cool to me. I don't care. I'm not with that J. Cole shit, riding around looking like you fucking doing Uber Eats. No, when you come outside, you have to be presentable. It's an expression. It's almost like a language. You know what I'm saying? It's a conveyance. To me, how I'm addressed in a way that convey the energy that's inside me. I like to wear colors. I like to look vibrant. That shit matters. And for men to try to downplay that and feel like, oh, I ain't got to do all that because I got a good job, it's like you're just deluding yourself. Because women, and maybe you can relate to this, women more than anything like experiences. Yeah. They like to feel like they're around in a certain type of energy. Like I said in the video, I said the more money you got, the less you got to spend. Because if you're a rich dude, the woman don't necessarily want your money. She wants what the experience and the atmosphere that the money can create. So that's why if you have a nice crib, she's going to get comfortable. Like, it's all about making her comfortable. It's not about having to necessarily spend, even though they say that, because a lot of men, like we said, they keep listening to what women say, and they saying, oh, you need 6 figures. They saying that because women are on code, and they know that when we're talking to the public, we got to say certain shit to keep our facade up. But behind closed doors, it's a vibe. If you got a certain energy and a certain vibe and a certain atmosphere, that's what they like. But they're going to tell you otherwise. But if you listen to them, you're going to fall for it. But I feel like, no offense to the sisters, but I don't listen to everything that come out their mouth, man. Some stuff I'm just like, oh, okay. And I'm just going to do what I want to do.
It's so many women who talk high post that I didn't smash and keep them out of my house. It's ridiculous.
We got shout out to the brother. We got our first super chat. I appreciate that, bro. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. Y'all know how I do. I appreciate the super chats, but I'm not about to be up here crying about them. I've seen cats say I'm gonna turn the show off. Now, doing this Uber stuff, I kind of get it, because like you said, if you get up and you putting clips together and you doing all this and you done put on a 5-6 hour show and somebody gave $4, that could be depressing to a degree. That's why I'm trying to do my stuff a lot shorter. Hit it, have a conversation, and we out of here. Because I'm not about to be up here 6 hours just to squeeze every little dollar out. Because I want replay value on my channel. Who's going to come back and watch a 6 hour stream, bro? Nobody's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some replay value. I want you to come back and get some, but no one's going to come back and watch something for 7 hours, man. It's just not going to happen. And a lot of people don't understand that. And it's like, I just want to do something different. I want organic responses, organic love. Shout out to homie on the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that. And I think he said something. Hold on, let me type it up. My computer's freezing, y'all. Excuse me. Hold up. Here we go.
He said a man must lead and dominate in all aspects of his life. Appreciate the fire, Game Kings.
Bet. My computer just tripping right now.
Let me say this too, because
go ahead, brother.
This is why it'd be hard though, because even me, I stopped doing live show. I used to stream every single day, every morning. That was fire, and I stopped. So I look at it now. Like, only time I stream is like I just stream and do Q&As like on my way to home and shit like that, because I don't be wanting to waste good topics. Because if y'all get a good topic and I turn it into a stream, it gets to a point where once it hits that 40-minute mark, I'm knowing losing views. 1 hour, I know the views are gonna go down some more. 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm doing the Q&A, it don't really matter. But if I save my topics for my uploads, you know what I'm saying? Because the streams, they satisfy your audience, but they don't grow your audience. They're only satisfying the audience that you already have. As far as the super chats, it's kind of even still tricky, because there's times, bro, where I have these extravagant, elaborate talking points to do all these shows, and I may be on there 3 hours and make $30, right? On another time, I may just be driving home with no camera and make $200. So you don't really know, you know what I'm saying? It's plenty of times where I was just about to get off, somebody dropped me 100, and then I'd be like, all right, well, I got to extend it now. And then I extend it, then somebody else. So so it's like the lottery, like you really don't be knowing, bro. It be the times where you ain't even tripping is the times that people really be fucking with it. And then it's the times where even the videos, like it's certain videos I be thinking, I remember one time I did a video, it was called Red Pill Ain't Gonna Get You No Ass, because I like troll cats, right? And so I was like, so in this video, I was in Guatemala riding up a damn horse on a volcano, bro. So I'm just killing the game. I'm doing all types of shit. I'm telling y'all the game, and I'm trolling y'all because y'all expert level, know everything in the lazy boy shell, but y'all ain't on these streets. So I'm not only on these streets, I'm on a horse going up a volcano, some shit you ain't never gonna see from a player cat. And that shit did like 5,000. I was like, ooh, this gonna be my biggest one. Nope. You know what my biggest video is, bro?
What?
It's embarrassing. My biggest video, and I knew this was gonna happen too. My biggest video on YouTube was in Colombia, and I had 3 women with me, bro. And so I showed them in the taxi with me, and I was singing, and they were singing with me and stuff. You know, cats know what time it is and stuff. That got me the most views, bro, because of sex shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like people,
no bars, no wisdom, no bars, no game. Just me, like y'all see it,
bro. That's what I realized about this YouTube shit. It's like, yo, you gotta have some thick skin, and you gotta be willing to ride your own wave. Like if you in this because you want acceptance, you're gonna get your feelings hurt because it ain't that type of party. Like if I want acceptance, I would be working with I'll be on a lot of people's shows. I'm not. I'm cool with being by myself, whether I got 5 people watching, whether I got 50 people watching. They literally are interested in what I got to say. Instead of just, they only up there because they want to see a fucking fight. Because it's just crazy how it's people want to be entertained. Like they don't really, they talk that. I'm trying to have a dope conversation, but that's not really what they're trying to do. They want to see a lot of mugs get slung. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely, this YouTube space is definitely interesting. But your name is International Alfie, so let me ask you some international shit. What are the 5 best states, or not states, excuse me, the 5 best countries that you have been to that has the best women in your opinion?
Okay, let me. Okay, 5, 6.
And I'm not talking about looks. I'm just talking about overall, just interaction.
Yeah. Let me say one thing I was gonna say before you said that.
Go ahead, brother.
And it's about what we just talking about. Now you know what changed my shit, bro? Is when that back in, I don't know, I think it was 2002 maybe, when Fresh and Fit got into the beef with Aber and Preach. Mm-hmm. And when that happened and Aber and Preach was talking crazy about Fresh and Fit, I never forget, bro. Fresh and Fit at the time, they went from 450 something approaching 500, and they went from 450 to 400 in one fucking day. And so that don't seem like a lot because they up. So it's still like, they still got 4. But let's just minimize that. So that means if I had 43,000 subscribers and one day I got 3,000, bro. So that just told me like, what the hell am I trying to kiss these people's asses for when all I gotta do was one thing and I'm out of here. So,
bro, when I seen, this last 2 months, like a couple months ago.
That's what I had to say. That's why I told you that I had to say that. You feel me? Like, I'm like, hell no. I'm sitting here, Brian doing all this shit. And I seen like they just went from being God to the devil in 24 hours, bro. I'm like, oh hell no, bro.
Bro, I was on a panel, bro. I was on a panel, man. And like these last 2 months ago, people I worked with, talked to on the phone, had relations with, just totally turned their back on me. And just did like a whole smear campaign on me. And I realized like people really believe that shit. Like people really will follow some bullshit and will stop fucking with you with no substantiation just because somebody said something and they got like this space. It's like when that shit happened, I'm like, because I was gonna respond to the brother, but he did a whole video about me and then deleted it. So I'm like, bro, I'm not responding to you because you're not even standing on what you're saying. You deleted, you did live for an hour, 2 hours talking about me, and then as soon as it dropped, you deleted it. So why would I give energy to that? But I'm reading the comments. I'm looking at what the people saying. It's like, y'all not even thinking. Y'all just listen to somebody. It's like how they doing with Drake. I'm not a Drake fan. I'm a Kendrick fan. But I was like, I did a show about it because I felt like y'all are so hypocritical. Like, y'all put Drake on a pedestal. The culture put him on a pedestal. The culture said he was the best rapper. The culture pushed him and worked with him, collaborated him, and played him on the radio. And now overnight, y'all just think he's a white devil or something like that. It's like, whoa. Like, y'all are so easily swayed just because it feels trendy right now. And it's like when you realize the people are that fickle, you got to just take your emotion out the shit and say, listen, man, whatever God got for me, whether the universe got for me is mine. And I'm not going to worry about who fuck me and who don't, because these people are just full of it. And they'll be down with you today and be on your enemy tomorrow. And it really don't matter. You got to believe in yourself and believe in the type of content you want to put out there. And it's going to resonate with those who will resonate with.
Hey, check this out. I didn't forget about the women, but look, that happened to me too, bro. Now check this out. So I had somebody who I tried to help out, and I let them in my circle, bro. And they had a prison background. So I'm looking at it like, okay, man, this cat, he want to make a difference in this type of vibe. You know, maybe he learned. Now he want to help young brothers. That's what I'm thinking. Man, this cat turned around. Me and him got into it separately. But so it's to show me, he put poison in my shit. So then he started saying that I was getting people channels deleted. Now, that never happened. But the part that fucked me up is that's something that I would never do. Like, I don't like people like that. I don't care about people like that to give that extra effort. If I don't like something, I just unsubscribe from it, and then you don't come up on my shit no more. I would never go through the technicality. So that fucked me up. It's like, damn, that's like snitch type shit, bro. And it fucked me up that people were like believing it, and I'm seeing people repeat it. And I'm like, you niggas
like bro, like I used to work.
That's not even in my character, bro.
Exactly. Like I was working with some brothers, right? I'm not gonna say their name. People know who they are. They know who they are. And I stopped, and I started working with another person, a young lady, because we was all friends at one point. We're not friends now, but I was working with her. It felt like I picked her over them, and it's like, no, I didn't pick her. I picked the content because I wanted to talk about more than just men and women hating each other. And she seemed like the only person who was open to having different conversation. So I work with her as opposed to y'all. Y'all just want to talk about what's wrong with women all the time. And I don't want to talk about that all the time because I get women. So I don't want to come off like a he-man, woman hater. I don't have no problem being objective. I don't have a problem having a perspective on men and women's relations, but it's more to me than that. So I had a fallout with the brother behind the scenes. And I told him things about how I felt about his content behind the scenes. So he gets on camera and brings up a private conversation to try to make it seem like, to try to smear my name in front of the public. I'm like, brother, whatever I said to you, I told you. I didn't bring it to the internet. I didn't tell people like, hey, don't support this brother because of nothing. That was between me and you. For you to come up here and talk about that in front of the world, and then people listen to that shit and feed into that shit. It's like, yo, this space is like high school, bro. You got to just be strong in your spot. I'm a more quality over quantity brother. It's like for somebody who I only even got 2,000 subscribers. I done had Beasley on my channel. I got you on my channel. I had Young Goldie on my channel. I done had Ja, I had Mings, I had Angry Man. I got other people that's coming down the pipeline. It's like quality over quantity over here, brother. I'm not trying to fit in with everybody, but you never know how people really feel about you until y'all have a disagreement. And it's like, it's some sucker shit. It's like whatever we talk personally should never be brought to the internet. It should be dealt with behind the scenes. And if you got an issue, then call me. We can revisit the conversation. But like I went through a whole lot these last few months, bro. And it really made me just want to say bump the whole space. But it's like people that DM me like, nah, I really appreciate what you do. I really like what you're talking about. And it just motivates. Just that one person here, that 2 or 3 people here, it just keep you going. Because it's like, you know, it ain't even about me. It's about the message. I'm just a vessel of a message. It's not even about me. I'm just a conduit of the energy. So it's like when you put your ego to the side and you just here for the conversation, here for the content, just have a better experience, because these people are they're gonna be with you one day, they're gonna turn against you the next over something that's not even true or substantiated, because hating you is popular in the moment. Like Drake, it's cool to hate him right now. It's dope. Like, you know, people can make hate cool, and that's what I like about social media. People can monetize anything, even hate. Even narrative. It's like, yo, y'all just follow it. Just because it's popular don't mean it's true. It just doesn't. Like I got into it with the Anton Daniels one time. Man, people did 8-hour streams talking about me. Oh, I'm hating on him because he got money. I'm like, bro, why would I do that? This nigga is 5'7" or something. Like, why would I be like? I don't give a fuck. Money don't make me impress. Don't impress me. Like, it's who you are as a man. It's how your energy is when you walk into a room. When I walk into a room, my energy is felt. Motherfuckers looking like, who the fuck is that? Not because I look so good or nothing like that. It's just the energy, the confidence. So it's like your money, your car, and your credit score don't mean nothing. Let's go in the same room, the same area with females and see what happens. See whose conversation is more popping. See who get people to acquiesce and listen to it. Who can galvanize the audience effortlessly. Not because I was swinging my keys or swinging my chain. Just because I open my mouth, people stop and talk. It's been like that since I was a child. So it's like when people try to make it seem like I'm jealous of somebody because they bread, it's like, what? Like, people are just weird in this space, bro. So I'm just trying to kick it with the real ones.
That ain't everybody's language, bro. Like, a nigga can have $10 million. That don't make me shit. So why does it matter?
Nothing.
Damn, it should be fake anyway. Niggas don't be eating the way they say
it.
It's just that they talking to stupid people, bro, and they know
that's what I be talking about. Because my thing is this: when I look at big scenarios like big polarizing events like Trump and Biden, Drake and Kendrick. And I compare them situations because to me they're synonymous. Because when you ask people, and I didn't vote for neither one. When you ask people why you voted for Biden, because I hate Trump. You ask people why you like Kendrick, because I hate Drake. It's just like a programmed mind. Like these situations it's not about Biden. It's not about Trump. It's not about Eric. It's not about Afi. It's about the people. Because what makes people pick one thing versus another is very telling. It's like, this is what made you pick this, or this is what made you not pick that. That means y'all not thinking. It's all feeling and all emotion and all reaction. There's no thought process at all. And that's what I be focused on. I don't care about the people involved. I'm looking at what's making people pick a side or not pick a side and what logic they're using to come to that result. That's the scary part, because you don't have to deal with the people on the TV screen in real life. You got to deal with their supporters in real life. The people in the chats, that's the one you're going to meet at the store. That's the one that's going to be at the bar with you. That's the one that's going to be at the gym. These silly-minded people are who you're going to have to deal with in real life. So how we respond to these events is very telling to me, man. Very telling to me.
Yeah, real too. Yeah, it's a lot of toxic agendas. Let me name the.
Yeah, give me the 5 countries, bro. Give me the 5 countries. Best women that you've met, and why.
Well, I'm in a different.
You got 3. If you don't give 5, you give me 3.
I'm in a like. Okay, so I'm a tier person. So if you want to go strictly off looks, Brazil is the best place, and that's because you got that vibe, but you got hella other vibes that come to Brazil. So you getting women from Trinidad, Haiti, all that shit. They all migrate there, so you getting all of that type of shit. But it's not the best place to get them because they got that Portuguese shit. So if you don't speak that. That's that language, brother. So as far as looks, it's Brazil. As far as vibe, man, I say Morocco, bro. Because in Morocco, they're taught that, and they pray. I don't want to paraphrase wrong, but just to humanize it, they pray to the mosque. So they're in their daily lives. It's like the more kind gestures they do, they count them as points. So when they go to the church, they get all their points and shit. And I found that out because I remember when I got there, I got into the taxi and then I got off the long flight. I wanted to smoke a cigarette. And then so I'm in the taxi in the back and this cat just drove up on somebody, got a lighter, and then drove off. And I was like, first off, I'm thinking, damn, I'm just speaking to myself. I didn't need to smoke in the car for one, and then for two, damn, he just took his lighter and drove off. And then he explained to me about the point system. Like, we do this type of stuff because we get it when we pray to the mosque and shit. We get and so it all made sense. And then after that, like I go somewhere, be short on the money. Just go, take care, bye.
Shout out to Sir Hales. See, that's what I'm talking about. Quality over quantity. That's a brother I respect. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm getting respect from respectable people, I don't care. Shout out to Sir Hale. Very classy. One of my favorite content creators, man. Sir Hill, we definitely got to chop it up again. I definitely like you back on the channel. You know, I'm always down to come on yours, come on your channel. Very, very classy brother, man. One of the classiest brothers in the space. I love how that brother presents himself, man. Very professional.
I'm gonna say the third one is I want to say Thailand, Philippines. I say Philippines, bro. For a black man.
I've heard that.
For a black man, though. So
I heard that.
There's a different level of, because okay, so see, even me, I be telling cats like, I don't know, y'all think I'm a little dude. I'm 6 feet, 240, bro. I'll fuck you up. So I don't know why you want to talk shit. I ain't no little cat on here saying all this stuff, bro. If you see me in person, I'm gonna hold it up to you. So I'm saying all that to say that you're already a dominant man over there. But the reason why I say it's better because the Philippines love black culture on top of you being a dominant black man. They know all of the rap songs. Everybody speak English in the Philippines.
So pause. Do they like black culture or are they fans of black American culture? There's a difference.
Black American culture.
Okay.
But that's where I'm from. I ain't from Africa, so.
I'm just saying for the disclaimer. You never know who's watching. You know, I'm just trying to disclaim for the people.
So, like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a different energy when you interact with those women. You're already like their master. They're not saying that, but they're already like I remember like in China. When I was in China, this had nothing to do with dating, but when you walk, the people be bowing and shit. So you wouldn't have had that type of experience if you just stay here. I remember I was in Thailand, bro, and I had a fur coat on. And I had 3 women with me. And we were walking around and shit. So I think they thought I was somebody famous. So they would start to mob me, bro. And then once they start to happen, other people. So we just in front of like 50 people and they want to take pictures and shit. See, so I've had these experiences that I can talk about. You know, and it's like, and they look at because they're not used to seeing you, and then they're like, "Oh, it's a black man, and he's important." No, we ain't. They looking at it like, "See, I made myself and position myself as an opportunity." When you position yourself as an opportunity, people gotta get onto that. You see what I'm saying? See, just me writing books, doing YouTube, having a full-time job, traveling and stuff like that. My time is set up and tiered, limited going into it. So any time that I give women and shit, they appreciate it because I know I ain't got nothing. You see, a lot of you niggas, y'all ain't got nothing but time. That's why y'all get flaked on this shit. Because she's just, in her mind, she's just saying, well, I could just hit that nigga anytime, bro. It don't matter.
But I tell brothers, I'm like, yo, you got to keep a woman in pursuit mode. I know they told you to chase her. I know that's what they told you, but don't. You have to be the one that's being pursued. And when women say they don't chase, that's a lie. They do. It don't look like how you look when you chase, but they definitely pursue. They why do you think they chasing? They go to these concerts or go to see these athletes? That's the pursuit. If a woman's at the front row, you know, drinking her drink, looking at Steph Curry and all that, she's pursuing. You know what I'm saying? Them chickens ain't cheap. They trying to get discovered. So it's like I feel like when a man needs to chase his goals, and a woman would chase him. I feel like if you chase your pursuits and chase, you know, your fitness and your health and all that, women will they want to distract somebody that seems like they're in motion. They rather be a distraction than a destination. You know what I'm saying? So if you're on your way to something, they want to be the thing that slows you down, or to say, hey, look at me, I see where you're going, but could you stop and look at me for a second? And you can't stop for too long. Like women need something to pursue. They constantly have to be in a reach mode if you really want to have them, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know women might disagree in the chat or whatever, but what I've seen is like when you really focus on you, to me, that's when they seem to be the most interested, is when you're really focusing on your own goals. Not saying you're ignoring them totally, but you're just not prioritizing them as you would like. So yeah, that's a good game though. Like I definitely heard about. Did you hear about in China they got some thing now, or Japan where they there's a shortage of they want black men to impregnate their women, something like that. Like that's crazy, bro.
Japanese women ain't the most submissive though. It's a different type of submission. It's submissive by training and not submissive by selection. If that makes sense. So some women are submissive to the alpha guys. Over there, they're just trained that men are the alpha. But then, as we know, there's tiers of alpha. So even though you got a woman that's trained that you're the alpha, you can get alphaed up and just get your ass blown out the water easy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling the guys in passport bros and shit like that shit don't mean nothing, bro. Y'all got to remember that it's cats that's going over there that got game too. Everybody that's going to Colombia and Thailand and Brazil and all these places It ain't just because they can't get chicks here.
Thank you. Because my thing is this. First of all, why wasn't it? Because the first passport people was the women. They made a movie about it. How Stella got her groove back. Like nobody said, they didn't call her passport sister. So it's like, why do they have to be passport bros? And I'm like, I look at it like this. If a man is traveling frequently, he's obviously have some type of income. And we all know in America, that's what most women are looking at. So he's not just leaving because he can't get women here. He just wants a different type of woman and different type of experience. Because over there, it's more about who you are more than what you have. Even if you have it, it seems like women are more interested in the man more so than what he can do for them, in my opinion. I haven't been overseas, so I could be wrong, but that's what it seems like from the outside looking in. Is there some truth to that?
Yep, and check this out. I see Dr. Kwan, she said, "Ooh, Lord, the word submission." Y'all love it. See, this is the thing. Let me school you. Cats just be throwing words around. Y'all don't even know what submission is. Y'all get submission confused with being served, bro. Man, my woman hella submissive. Every day I come home to dinner and we fuck. That don't mean shit, bro. That's like going to job, clocking in and clocking out. Submission is an energy. It's an energy, bro. You getting served does not mean, because she can be serving you with a bad fucking attitude. Just because she doing shit for you don't mean she want to do it. Just like
on the flip side with women, his money don't mean nothing, because if a dude got a lot of bread, him buying you stuff, he could buy you whatever and still not give a fuck about you. You just a tax writer, like, oh, you want that? All right, here. That don't mean he really fuck with you though. So you absolutely right about that.
It's daddy energy, bro. When women look at you like they daddy, and they don't even gotta say it, you can feel it, bro. Y'all got kids? Don't y'all know how your son look at you like, daddy, teach me something? That's the submission that the woman will come to you if she look at you like that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you ain't gotta give it to her in a book.
Yeah, show us your book. Put the book on the screen so we can see your book. Let people see what you got.
This one of my books, bro. You best just be pulling up Amazon, bro. Cause my shit goes, it's a lot.
I'm gonna tap in with you too. I definitely want to stay in touch with you, because I definitely feel like you could put me up on a lot of game, help me out with a lot of things. So I definitely would love to pick your brain in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like the best thing about this is networking with brothers that are where I'm at and mostly past me, because I like to reach for something. I don't want to just deal with people that's where I'm at. I want to deal with people that.
I'm going out the country this week, and I'm dropping 3 books this week too. So guess what, players? Y'all think y'all got some game? If I tell your girl that, what you think she's gonna be interested in that or not interested?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What? First off, she probably don't even know a cat that got 3 books himself, let alone dropping 3 in one day. You know, bro. I've never even dropped 1 book at a time. I drop 3 or more each time I drop books, bro.
What was the name of your first book, and what was it about?
This one was this was my first book that I published. The first book that I ever wrote was, as a matter of fact, if you guys in the chat, if you guys send me a message on international.op, the same thing, I'll send you a free audiobook on the house. I'm just drop me some stars. That's all I ask. If I can give you a book that costs $20 to $30, you can go on Amazon and drop me 5 stars. Y'all go on Amazon and drop 5 stars on bullshit. So y'all need to support Black authors and do that. I'll run you. If you do it fast, I'll run you too. So this book, the first book that I wrote was actually Finesse Game. And that book is about teaching women how to finesse men to get the ring. So each month it's practicing on a certain thing. Like the first month maybe it may be okay. So boom, excuse me. So trust. So let's say that the first month is the lesson of trust. So you want to get to man to trust you. You can do things like, okay, boom, how to set yourself apart from men, because women don't understand. The women, as a woman, the dudes that are checking for you and in your inbox you don't run the same strategies as the ones that you want. The ones that you desire, you don't run that same shit on the ones that are all on your shit. It's 2 different ball games. So trust, boom. So if you're a woman, let's say your dude be like, hey, I'm having a hard time, man. Can I hold 200? And I give it to you no, excuse me. Let me reverse it. So then, boom. So the girl. So the girl. So you can get. I can ask the girl. I need 200. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it back to you in 30 days. So a lot of women will be like, I ain't doing all that. Right. So you already lost. So I teach the woman, get a man $300, right? And, so just give him that. And then when he give you the money back, just you give him, just be like, just keep the 200 and you can keep the 100 for yourself. Now that was $100 investment, but that is having the man already thinking, she different, bro. Simple shit like that, bro. You already separated yourself than the other ones that saying, take me here, take me there. I like this. Small shit. When you have a man come over, have dessert, it's gonna separate you. You tell the cat to come over there for your weak ass spaghetti and shit. Whatever that he done had a billion times, right? Then you serve him. Make it picturable. Make the food on the plate look good enough that he want to post it. And dude,
that matters too. That matters too. These nasty ass plates these chicks be posting, them shits be looking crazy, nasty ass Alfredo plates. Yeah. No.
Have his favorite dessert. If he casually tell you he got banana pudding, bro, and then y'all eat, and then y'all chilling, and he ain't thinking about nothing, and you be like, oh, I got something for you. You just bring him some $3 banana pudding. He gonna be like, damn, she listening to me. It don't take much. The problem is y'all be thinking the shit that y'all care about is important. Is important to y'all, not important to us. So in this book, each chapter, there's 12, it teaches you different things about, like on the sex part, I talk about how, when you're born in the sex life and you want to separate yourself, you do role play. I'm not talking about role play like just the sex part, like role play like my name is John and her name is Sarah and we meet up at a bar and we talk as strangers and just improvise and then we get in the character and fuck. We're doing different shit like that, bro. And that women don't know how to do. That's men know how to do it. Men need to, so it's stuff like that. But the whole finesse part of the book is each of these things that I think that the women thinking they finessing to take advantage of the man, they're personal developing themselves. So at the end, the reveal is y'all got finesse because the women tried to read the book to learn how to get a ring and the relationship how to do, but she actually learned levels of things that she needs to be a woman.
Because sometimes you gotta trick a woman into doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta put a little medicine in the sugar. You know what I'm saying?
So that was the first book. Then this book, I wrote this book, and then just like that, I'm an artist. This picture right here, I drew this picture, bro. This is
too.
That's a sketch that I did, right? So
what's the name of it? I think the mind. What's the words on top of it?
Oh, conversation with the mind. So this is one of 10 in the series. So there's conversation with the mind, conversation to the dark side, conversation with the souls, hell, sex, sacrifice, 1, 2, success, demon's heart, 1, 2, they all fall in just this. So I got 80 books, but I got tiers, but I got children's books too. So in this book, it's really about control and manipulation told in story form. So I can just tell you this chat. So let me just read you the chapters and then you can kind of
let me hear that.
So like the chapters, chapter 1, narrative. Chapter 2, trauma, the dark side, perception, transition from heart to soul, lick your wounds of existence, directors of your. This is high level shit. And so
I definitely want to be a patron, but I want mine signed if that's okay.
I got you. Definitely. And so
that sounds interesting. I love to read.
And so in this book, basically, it's like this. The only reason why I wrote this book is because the time when I wrote this book, the argument online was looks, money, status. So I said, I come from the ism, bro. That don't mean shit. So let me have a conversation with your mind and show y'all the power of words and influence. So from that, so it's kind of like this. Remember like G.I. Joe and Austin Powers and shit like that, where the villain will get the hero and tell him the whole plan of how he did everything because he think that the hero gonna die. So it's that type of thing. So basically, in the beginning of the book, it starts off in a room and it's two people. I don't necessarily say it's a man or a woman. And it's all about perception of where you are and how you intake the information. And so basically, I'm laying out the steps of how you can influence and control somebody. And so me laying out the steps for you, guess what you do? You learned it. So then on the third one, conversation with the souls, you come back and you bring me the people that I needed. It's a deep shit, bro. It's like on some for real shit, bro.
It sounds interesting, bro. I really like the way your mind works.
And I got dating books too. You know
I'm gonna definitely check out your library. 80 books. That's a lot of books. So I'm pretty sure you got plenty of quality substance in there. You know, so I'm definitely want to check it out. But I don't want to hold you too long before we go. I just want to I really want to thank you for pulling up. I love your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you don't do panels, but I would love for you to come on mine if you could.
I'll fuck with you, bro. I'll fuck with you.
Right, yeah, please. I'm gonna make sure it's classy. I'm never gonna have you in no weird ass. We ain't doing none of that shit, bro. We're gonna keep it played, keep it smooth.
Well, to be honest, bro, I'm trying to do you a favor. The only reason why I'll cook somebody, bro, and I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
No. I don't want to. We listen. It's all fair game in challenging perspectives. I just don't want it to get disrespectful. Like, you could cook somebody's like, hey, listen, brother, respectfully, I don't agree with that. This how, yeah, go in. But we keeping it respectful. Like, we disagree. It ain't no, oh, fuck you bitch ass. We ain't doing none of that. So I want you to cook. I want you to cook respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
So I like to get under people's skin. You won't even catch me. The only time you catch me, you'll catch me yelling is if I want to pretend like I'm mad. I can raise your frequency by raising mine, but mine ain't even for real. So I didn't just raise your shit just because I felt like it.
Right,
see, that's good type shit, bro. And then you all mad and shit. I'm chuckling. I'm texting my shit. I'm texting my partner. Watch how I do this nigga real quick.
Yes, definitely. Because it's like what I like to do. I like to get people out of their, I wouldn't say comfort zone, but I would like them talking about stuff that they normally wouldn't talk about in a panel form with different perspectives. Because to me, it's cool. Because it's like, okay, he's ill when it comes to traveling. He know about the mind. He know about women. So boom, I want him on a panel talking about hip hop or something. Like, no, just something that to see your perspective on something outside of what you normally talk about. I think that's cool.
The two things that we ain't gonna do, is Bitcoin and politics. I'm good for anything else. But I don't like talking politics with Cat, and I don't like talking
cryptocurrency
shit. Because for one, I don't know nothing about the cyber shit. That's for one. So I don't talk about shit that I don't know. But I don't want to know about it. So that's the key. Because if I wanted to know about it, I would get in there. And in the politics, it's just too personal. Like, people be too invested in that shit. People don't understand, like, everything's not up for debate. If I have an opinion, if I think New Jack City is the best movie of all time, it don't matter about how many other good movies you bring up and be like, well, look at this one and this. That don't matter, bro. I like this shit, bro. I'm a big wrestling fan, and I love wrestling. But the thing is, people be thinking, oh, I just watch Raw and SmackDown because I want to see fake fighting. I'm into the psychology of it, bro. I spend more time watching like the dirt sheets and the storyline shit, like so and so gonna turn on so and so.
I used to watch wrestling when I was a child. It just got too silly over the years. I couldn't get into
it, bro. They bringing it back. Because you know why? Because Triple H is the running shit now, and he knows what the fans want because he was a wrestler.
You know what it is? The characters are not captivating to me.
Check it out.
I see. Like when I seen the John Cena thing, because I was what. My last really wrestling round was probably like 13, 14, and now we just breeze at it. Then I started seeing John Cena get popular. He just came off very cheesy to me, and I'm like, yeah, I was a big '90s wrestling fan. Like,
that's you know, and you know why that is? That's because Vince McMahon was running it, and Vince McMahon only care about the sales.
That shit was way more entertaining.
John Cena sell the most T-shirts, so hey, he sell the most T-shirts. We gonna pump this superhero shit because we want them T-shirts sales.
Yeah, he definitely is very popular to the youth. They love him, man. They love him. But when I was younger, I definitely loved wrestling. The storylines was definitely captivating. The NWO, the ministry, the corporation, all that shit.
I got a wrestling channel. I got a gaming channel, and I got a food channel.
Oh, so what's the what kind of games you like to play?
Okay, well, let me do a disclaimer. I'm an old school guy, so I got the old school Xbox with all the old shit on there. So it's called expert level gaming. So I play the games and I add my open commentary to it. So that's different. So you seen Street Fighter 2, but you ain't seen a nigga play Street Fighter 2. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So whatever. And then I like to do little Easter eggs things that like say people don't know the history of gaming. Like, for instance, we got there's a game like, you know, the movie The Warriors. See, the movie The Warriors, that's the 1978 movie about the gangs and shit, right? So from The Warriors, they got like Renegade That was a game. River City Ransom, a Double Dragon. They all came from that. So like I would play the movie clips of what it came from and mash it. So like
that's dope.
Like, for instance, Mortal Kombat, right? You know where Mortal Kombat got its structure from? Big Trouble in Little China. You ever seen that movie? Think about it. Okay, watch Big Trouble in Little China with Kurt Russell. All that Shang Tsung song, that was the main character of that. They had the Raiden, the Warriors. That shit came from all of that, bro. The whole fighting setups and some of those same backgrounds. Okay, right. So I exposed those people to where the shit that they like, where it came from. The food channel was just me eating food and shit with my dog. Sometimes I've been doing shorts lately that been hidden, but I used to just it's different phases of the channel. If you go to old stuff, I'm going to talk to people while I eat, and then I just because COVID started, so then I just scratched that. First, I would just go have random conversations called Talking to Strangers. I changed it, and then the wrestling channel is at first I would use 80s wrestling clips, and I would drop RP game to it. So like I got a video where Macho Man and Hulk Hogan was fighting and shit, and so the message of it is you never fight over women, but it's just instead of saying it, I use the wrestling as the visual. So you can see
that sounds dope. And I'm glad you put up video games because it seemed like it was more taboo when we was younger, and now it's being like accepted. So what do you think is a positive thing about video games? Like what's something that you feel like people can take away from video games that is not normally spoken about? Besides, because a lot of people say negative stuff, it's a distraction, you burning your brain cells or whatever, just old school stupid shit. Like, what do you think is a positive thing about gaming that you took from it?
I got a chapter in my book about this, bro. It's Keys to Your Crown, Lessons from My Failures. And in this book, I got a chapter called Grand Theft Auto. You can Grand Theft Auto your life, bro. That's all it is, bro. Every single thing that you do is off a decision that you make. And every decision that you make opens up new doors and new missions, bro. Simple. So you adopt the mindset of what you see, you can make real. You start looking at life like that. You feel me? If you put it like this, right? Me and you could be best friends in 5 years, right? But you still sourced me first. It took that one thing to become something else. So whatever that you want and stuff like that, if you want a relationship, you have to date and court for that. People are, that's what I don't like about this space. It's all about girls, but everybody don't want just girls. Some people want relationships. Some people want marriage. So it's more to just getting the girls. How do you maintain these relationships? How do you punish her? Or, I don't want to say punish, but whatever. She does something wrong, or how do you get back? How do you handle if she sleep with her baby? We don't talk about those type of stuff.
And I'm glad you said that, bro, because a lot of cats get mad at, like, I shout out to my man Trill from Crew Season. A lot of cats would be like, "Oh, Trill seems like he panda," and it's like he's a married man, so he's talking to people who are married or wants to be married. So his message is going to sound like a person who wants to be married. It's like a married man is not about to talk about red pill talking points. He's got his woman, and he's talking to people who wants a woman. He's not talking to people that want to go away from women. He's not talking to people who want to go their own way. He's not talking to people that want to get away from black women. He's talking to people that wants to build with black women. So he's giving them the best remedy for what they're looking for. And it's like these guys in the space, like everybody don't have a right with a woman, and they're not going to make content based off that, and they shouldn't. Because everybody is not where you at. It's like you gotta live and let live. Everybody got a lane, man. You gotta let them be. Some people want advice on to be with somebody. It's like, okay, like right now, even though it's hard to find a good person, that don't mean it's impossible. It's like, it's like if you go on a hard journey, it's like, it's tough to do this. But if you want to do it, this is what you gotta do. Yeah, it's hard to find a woman, but if this is what you want to do, these are the ways to do it. And it's like if you got brothers, men and women who trying to give people advice on being together, that's not lame. That's not selling out. That's just being real. Everybody don't want to, people want love. People want companionship, no matter how hard it looks out here. And if people want to facilitate those conversations, that's possible. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you making that point. But I really appreciate you coming on the panel.
Let me add this.
Go ahead.
Understand that it will change. So don't get caught up in some shit that you said some shit like, man, fuck hoes and all this shit. And you said that shit in 2002. Don't feel like you gotta keep to what you said. Your life gonna make you change your feelings. At one point, When I was around 30, I hella wanted a family, and I was dating and courting for that type of woman. So now I don't necessarily want. Oh, disclaimer: I don't have 0 kids. So now having a relationship without wanting the family part, different things matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't because she ain't gonna be my baby mama. She ain't, you know what I mean? So it don't matter about certain things. So.
Thanks.
So stuff will change. So realize, don't try to like stick to your word because you don't want to seem like you a liar. Oh, nigga, what happened? You said this. So what? I know I said that. So what? Change my mind. You feel me? Like, hey, I did say that, and then I did this and this and that, and now I want to do this. So be open and embrace change because it's going to happen.
Exactly, because that's how I feel. It's like cats like, oh, they want me to go in on the women. It's like, bro, I get women, bro. Just because I went viral dropping shit on the chick, that don't mean my whole life is catered around that conversation. And it's like, that was just me being who I am every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like I could talk about women, I could talk about hip hop, I could talk about sports, I could talk about politics, I could talk about history, I could talk about fashion, I could talk about living in New Jersey, I could talk about growing up as under a single mother, I could talk about being raised in the church, I could talk about being confused about the church, I could talk about being raised in the hood, I could talk about getting jumped, getting robbed, trying to fit in. Like, it's so many different things I could talk about. It's like, I don't just want to talk about what's wrong with women. Like, the world is too big. It's too
I didn't even realize we on the same colors in reverse, bro.
You said, say that again?
I didn't even know we on the same colors in reverse.
What? Yeah, that's what I peeped at at the beginning. I said, yo, this is a vibe. And the back of my shirt got blue in it as well. Hold on, I don't even see from this side.
Talk about style. In case y'all don't know, y'all be thinking, why are you talking shit? You ain't even matching. Yeah, fool. My pants is the color.
It's called color blocking. Yeah. I hate matchy ass.
Matchy. Yeah, that's two. Yeah. So my pants is the color of this hat, and then I got some red and black J's on. So I'm actually icy.
See, I be cheating. See, when I do my lives, I might be sitting here in my boxes or something, bro. Like I just work on the top. You feel me? Like I'll, you know what I mean? This is all you need to see right here. You feel me? So, but the colors definitely was collaborated. So I look at little nuanced stuff like that to let me know that everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, we got them same color, so that it lets me know the universe is making it happen. No, we didn't. We definitely did. So we definitely, and even our backgrounds have a little, you know, we got the art in the back, you know, so like minds, like energies connect. So like I said, bro, I appreciate you pulling up. You know what I mean? I would definitely like to have you up here again. Maybe have you and Goldie up here with a couple of ladies. Because Goldie want to talk to some ladies. I know what he want to do. So I was like, let me bring some ladies up here next time for Goldie, man. Goldie's funny as hell. But I definitely would like you up here on the panel again, bro. And
check out my guy Alpha Villains in that video that's magically leading when you're gonna crack up. So let me just say this: I want everybody to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and put a 10. And because I want y'all to know I'm a Gemini, right? So if you pick one of my videos, you don't really get adjusted to who I am. You may pick one of my videos and see me in France.
What's your website? I'm gonna put it on the screen. You put it in the back chat, and I'll post it on the screen.
My website is okay. So for coaching is dominancemindset.org.
Dominance or dominance?
Dominance.
Okay.
See, dominancemindset.org for coaching. If I said before, if y'all hit my DMs and this, I'll send you a book or two for free, depending on what you say. So make sure y'all subscribe to the video, but watch at least 10 videos, because like, you know, sometimes I don't cam up. Sometimes I do panels. So if you watch one or two, you don't really get it. So I just do whatever I feel like doing. I may be talking shit one day, and I may be telling you how to get a job the next day. You know, or just so you got to just go through it. Go through the popular ones, but make sure you hit the stuff and subscribe, and hit me up on Instagram, and I'll hit you off with the free books. If you don't remember anything from what I said, go AFI Kingdom on Google.
Oh, hold up. You said mine. I spelled it wrong. Let me adjust that. I spelled it wrong.
You know what's cool? You guys can just Google me, and then all my stuff will come up. AFI Kingdom. It's just going to come up. And then you can just sort through whatever you want. And if you want to get a book and you have a question about a book, just send me a DM. I respond to all of them. So I'll get to you and tell you what you need. Because just like this, if you want dating advice, don't get this book. You know, Dominance Mindset of a King is for that. you know, so I can get you where I can lead you better than what y'all lead yourself. Y'all kind of go off stars and shit.
I'm having a brain fart this morning. But now support the brother, y'all. We're going to get that website right. Hold on. DominanceMindState.org. Correct, sir?
DominanceMindset.org.
Mindset. My fault. I said mindset. Okay. Mindset.
And then the Instagram is international.afi. And then you just type in AFI Kingdom and everything comes up. My books, I got courses. Books, consulting. Not only that, like if you want to become an author, I can give you a consultation on that. I get you published in 30 days. My man Lloyd right there, that's one of my guys right there. He been fucking with me. He just put his first book out 2 weeks ago. He already working on a trilogy, bro. That's how we do. So that's my influence. Fuck these pussy and shit. I want y'all to learn how to see. My thing is I teach men how to attract. How do I do that? By teaching you how to be yourself unapologetically. When you are unapologetically you and you attract women, they're gonna really fuck with you.
Really fuck. That's goddamn, that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta be willing to know that everybody not gonna mess with it, and it don't matter. You gotta be you all the time, regardless if she with it or not. And I tell brothers that all the time, bro. Like it's not cap. Like you have to be unapologetically yourself and live with the consequences of that. If some women gonna be with it, some women not gonna be not, but they're gonna respect the fact that some women spin the block who you thought ain't like you and be like, you know what? I met this guy and it's like, you know, you was really like a strong brother. Like you didn't just let me just say whatever I wanted. Like women don't hype that stuff. And a lot of guys be thinking because women say that they don't, that's what they mean. It's like, bro, you gotta look past that and you gotta be a man and be yourself. Not be disrespectful, but stand on your principles at all times and let the chips fall where they may. So with that being, anything last words you want to say, brother?
You know what the worst advice I ever heard on this sphere is? Because we're talking about social media. Mm-hmm. Don't get the social media. That's the stupidest shit.
Say that again. You said, say what?
The worst advice I heard from like dating coaches and stuff is, don't get it. If a girl give you her social media, bro, that's the best part. You're supposed to get the social media, bro. You literally have their online application free at your disposal, bro. So work on your social media, because when you got a good someone on social media, this shit work for you, bro. I got a blue check at over 100K, bro. I ain't gotta stalk these chicks. They want to talk to me. They want to laugh at my jokes. See, look, let me tell you about status and shit, right? This is what women do to me. This is what I know. Women do shit to where when they respond to my comments, end up in my inbox. They do that on purpose. You know, just shit like that. How much chasing am I really doing? None. It's a way better on the other side, on the other side of the tracks, please. Trust me on this.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You guys who say social media is bad because y'all shit weak. It's because you got 70 followers and 5 pictures. Of course you ain't getting shit, bro. You ain't showing nothing.
That's a fact. I mean, but some people just genuinely not into social media. And one thing about social media, I feel like I don't mind.
I'm not into it either, but have the access to it so you can check that shit out, bro. Bro, Dr. Quantum, right? So boom. So if I liked her, I can go to her Instagram and I can find out everything about her before I talk to her. I know her favorite shit. I know what her friends do. I know that she like to travel. I know her favorite food. Y'all just giving up all that. And y'all just want to ask all these goddamn questions on the phone when y'all can already know the shit just from scanning the shit for like 5 minutes.
Me personally, I like to converse. But I'll say this though. This the only issue, because I agree with you, but this is my only slight pushback. Sometimes with women, the image they put on social media is not necessarily who they are. Not saying like the filters and all that. I'm saying like some women, she might take certain type of pervasive pictures and do the thing, or she like that, and she may not be like that at all. So sometimes I feel like, me personally, I'd rather see a social media after I talk to you, because I don't want social media to give me a false interpretation of who you really are. Because sometimes that's who the person is. Sometimes that's who they portray. And you will try to get to know the person they're portraying and realizing that that's not the person at all. So it can get tricky. You know what I'm saying? It's a little nuanced to it.
That's where the discernment come in, bro.
Of course.
Because when you got, I can tell a woman full of shit, bro. It's so easy, bro. Like, for instance, if you go to Facebook or something and you see a popping ass chick and she got 100 comments and everybody doing all hearts, do a throw up face. Got her. That's it. She like, who was this person not agree? It's easy, bro. So no, fuck with it. Like you gotta have just like for me, I look at the captions and shit. That's how I be knowing their mindsets. I can tell a chick mindset by the type of shit she says and the type of shit that she values. If she's talking about she's a bad bitch, or she's talking about I'm number one, okay, so you value your looks so much. So if I want to really finesse you, then I'm gonna bring your shit down because you already gave me your weakness. See, but see, you got to be advanced for that type of shit. You know that everybody because y'all want the pussy so bad that y'all don't think.
It's the little things. It's the littlest things. Like I seen a chick post on her page. She said, I'm educated. Of course, I got a bad attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like another dude to try to find out more about it. That's all I need to see. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you equate education with disrespectful attitudes already lets me know that you're goofy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes don't look at the music they listen to. They don't look at the conversation. Like I don't just look at how a woman deal with me. I look how she deal with other men. Like if we out in public and if you overreact to the waiter over something small, I'm looking at you. I'm judging you because not only should you respect me as a man, you need to respect everybody. Because a lot of men are settled for, well, she respect me. No, she didn't respect everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She need to carry herself respect, period.
Check this out, bro. I was dating this chick for like 6-8 months, bro. I thought I knew her, bro. And then I went to one of her friends' baby shower. I was introduced to somebody I didn't even know. And I'm just watching like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because she in her element now. She forgot I was there. And she took her mask off. But she don't know I'm watching her though. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, that's a different cat. That's a different person than the one that talked to me. So okay.
Right.
So sometimes you got to go into their environment to see who they really are. If you bring them always into your environment, then they're gonna try to act and fit into your environment, and you don't get to see who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Imagine just beating a woman in prison. She all in prison. If you take her to the garden, that's a different version.
See, what I would love to do with you, bro, I would love to do a reaction show with you. Like, I would love to me and you just watch some clips in a relationship sphere, and we just respond like, how you feel about what he said? How you feel about, like, I think we should do that next time. Like, just react to some clips.
Just let me know. Weekends is always the best time, bro.
You my weekend guy. I know that's your time. It's the weekend, so yeah, we could definitely do that. And I definitely look forward to collabing with you. But I just want to appreciate you for coming, brother. It was a pleasure talking to you. You have definitely a wealth of information that a lot of people can benefit from, myself included. And like I said, brother, I definitely would like you to come back in the near future. I appreciate your time, bro. Keep it playing, man, and keep spreading that ism because, you know, the brothers definitely need it. And the women do too. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just man hating women. Like, listen, man, we here to be with each other, and we got to figure it out and make it happen the best way we can. This negativity, this bumping heads, it's not productive conversation. It's not productive content. You know what I'm saying? It may make you money, but it's not helping. Because I look at it like this. I'm thinking about the youth. You know what I'm saying? The youth need a template to look forward to. I can't sit in my right mind and tell a young brother, don't deal with black women, or tell a young sister, don't deal with black men. Like, come on now. We can help them do better than we did. We're supposed to make it better for them. Like, yeah, we fell victim to this. We went through that, but this, you do it like that. You can check it like this. Make sure you talk to this woman like that. Sisters, carry yourself like that. It's like, let's remember about the youth. Because, you know what I mean? We ain't going to be here forever. So they have to inherit this thing. So I just try to keep it positive and try to drop some jewels, you know, have a positive conversation. And I appreciate you contributing that today.
Let me give him a quick hack. This is you can use this today. Real class. I see you, player. You thought I didn't see you. I see you. If you really want to get chicks easy and you got impulsive anxiety and all that, I'm gonna tell you what you do. You get a small, cute dog, bro. You put clothes on him, bro. When I walk outside, I get tired of getting stopped. I had to stop putting clothes on my dogs.
Real class.
I used to put clothes on my. I stopped putting clothes on them because I got tired of having conversations with people. Because everywhere I go, oh my God, oh, what's his name? Can I hold him? I ain't saying shit. The dog's doing all the talking for me. So get you a cute dog, not a fucking pit bull that's gonna be chasing people away. Get you a cute dog, throw a leather jacket on him, and watch what happens.
So you dropping real subtle jewels that I don't think these cats is catching, man. Like, you know, we definitely gotta do this again, bro. I definitely want to deep dig in that mind, that game mind you got. We gonna dig deep in there. I just wanted this to be an introductory little interview with you, but it's a lot in there I want to pull out. Yeah, definitely. We definitely gonna have you back up.
All that shit that these dating coach niggas wish they knew.
I don't look at you as a lifestyle. I look at you as a lifestyle coach.
I'm a fake dating coach, bro, because all I do is I don't get really dating like all my content is wrapped around mindset, but I just use the dating coach talking points to get.
Yeah, they open it up the door for you. So hey, knock it down. But now I like you talking about. It's more mindset, more lifestyle than just dating. Because like dating is a side effect of just who you are as a person. So you can't just focus on dating. You got to focus on inner development as a man and let that bleed into your courtship and your relations with women. You can't just focus on dating. You can't be a great dater. You just got to be a good man. When you're a good man and great at things, then things fall in place like dating. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely fuck with what you're talking about.
You get one woman to fall in love with you. You get that one woman. Think about how that feels, how good it feels, right? Get used to it. Then once you get used to that, you cannot. I can't have a woman that's not into me. It don't even feel right.
Respect, world class.
It don't feel right having a woman who I'm dealing with and she ain't into me. I'm not thinking about how to re-attract. It don't seem right. I'm just gonna start over with somebody else, bro. When you get used to the right cooperation and women who truly love and adore you, you will not accept nothing else, bro. But you got to experience it first, or else it ain't gonna work. You can't just do it because I said it. You know.
That's a bar, man. Happy Kingdom in the house, dropping nuclear bombs, a game and ism on y'all. Hope y'all getting all this good game. Check out the video. It's definitely gonna be up here. I'm gonna chop it up, get some clips. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of jewels been dropped today, y'all. So trying to keep it short so the replay value can be high. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. Appreciate you, Happy Kingdom. We gonna chop it up again, bro.
Yeah, send it to me. I'm gonna upload this on my shit.
Definitely. So yeah, brother. Appreciate your time, bro. Enjoy your weekend. Where you at right now?
Oakland, bro. Oakland, California.
Okay. You back in the States. Okay. I thought you were still overseas. Okay.
No, Wednesday I'm gonna leave. So
okay. Where you going Wednesday?
I'm just going on a cruise for my birthday, actually.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. I got some good Gemini brothers, man. Real smart brothers. But peace to you, bro. Appreciate you for coming up, man. Have a blessed day, bro.
You too, bro.
Peace. Thank y'all. Once again, we had another dope collab, another dope interview with a brother that I respect. He definitely dropped some jewels for us. I appreciate everybody for coming and spending time with me on this Sunday. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to kick it with your boy. Shout out to World Class. Shout out to Marcus Evans, Elevated Mind Healer. I don't want to miss nobody. So many people contributed to the conversation. Shout out to Lloyd Acumen. Shout out to Dr. Quantum. I'm still trying to figure out how you know my name is E. Illa, because that's really only homies from the hood know that. So I'm trying to figure out you. But shout out to Quincy Friesen. Shout out to who else did I miss? XL Pro, Black Built Like Conqueror King. Shout out to my man Marie. Shout out to AJ for pulling up. Wisdom Remnant, Intellectual Soapbox. Shout out to everybody. I will see you guys soon. Hope you have a blessed weekend. Hope you enjoyed the content, and try to enjoy yourself this Sunday. Try to spend some time with your family, spend some time with your loved ones. Take the load off. It's Sunday. Monday is Monday, so we want to come in there with a little refreshing. Hopefully, y'all got some plans for Memorial Day weekend. Mine's got canceled. I was supposed to go to the beach, but I booked it on the wrong day. So moving too fast. Sometimes you gotta slow down, proofread it. Get it right. We be so happy when we get opportunity, not knowing, it's so cheap. It's cheap because it ain't on the right day. So learn a lesson for me. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend, and I will see you soon. Peace and love. One.
Them niggas shrink around you, man. You know what I'm saying? They just in the space probably before you was a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas shrink when you come around. That's why them niggas don't want you around.
Situation with agendas and all of that shit that we've been hearing about. And there's nobody better than the gore. Philosophical to come set that bitch off.
Yo, you know